New battle mechs available.
Alright. That fixes the sound issue. So, as I had said, we're doing a destroy base to test out a new VTOL I bought. Going for money over salvage, just because I'm not expecting a whole lot of great mechs to be on the field. Just gotta let it load. We have 2 missions on this planet that I can do, so I'll do this destroy base and then the battle, and then we'll find somewhere else to fight. Giving my people some time to recover, because I do still have a lot of people injured.
Waiting on you, Commander.
And for some reason, I spawned in the middle of the base with my blackjack. Oh boy. And I have to jump.
Taking the high road.
This is not going to be fun.
Enemy structure is weakening.
I dealt some damage to the medium building.
Yes, Commander.
And it's going to be a while before any of my people can get into range. So hopefully I can jump my blackjack out of the danger zone and keep retreating from all of this overwhelming firepower he's about to receive. But there is a good chance I will turn one lose that blackjack. What can I shoot? You know what? I have a chance of hitting that. I got one hit.
Commander. Okay, throttle up.
Yeah, I have no idea why my blackjack spawned where it did.
I'm your spaniel. Double time. Let's go. I'm receiving you.
Yeah.
Waiting for orders. Copy that. Standing by. Double time. Let's go.
Yeah, they're just going to sensor lock him and annihilate him this turn. Yeah. I have no idea why my blackjack spawned there. I probably should have just punched him out.
Waiting for orders. Got it.
Here's to hoping all these hit by some miracle. And I shot my own guy. I'm hoping for a through armor crit on this heavy LRM turret.
That got past my armor.
That's a knockdown. At least it might reduce the number of people who can attack him.
Dang it, that hurt. Yep.
Yeah, he's so far away from where my guys spawned that I literally cannot give any indirect fire support. Yeah. I should have been smarter and just immediately punched him out and not made use of the blackjack at all.
Coordinates confirmed.
Because that would have canceled out the ability for them to shoot.
On the move.
Confirmed. We're rolling. Commander? Ready for orders. Moving out. Coordinates received.
Yeah. Karambit is most likely dead because of that.
Yes, Commander.
Affirmative.
Move order received. On my way.
Moving to position.
Roger that. Moving to position.
Acknowledged. Roger that.
I may need him to go back here and pick up the LRM carrier. Yeah.
Receiving you. Waiting for orders.
But we'll go like that and try and finish off this heavy LRM turret. Well, I'm not going to crack its armor. But it should allow my Corsair to finish it off.
Yes, Commander. I understand.
Yeah. My Corsair has AP rounds, which would be plenty to deal with that turret.
Let's do this. Roger that. No shooting, just running.
Yeah, not worth it.
I'm receiving you. Roger that. Yes, Commander. On my way. Double time.
Alright. They fired at my horse skirt and missed.
Ready for orders.
We'll sprint the Corsair in there. I just need 3 rounds from these AC2s to hit, and that turret's gone. Excellent.
That turret is gone.
I've been sensor locked.
Alright.
Waiting for orders. I copy. Damage is light.
Yeah, minimal damage from their LRMs.
Looking out.
Alright, it's a Zeus. Look, yep, it's targeting him. Or no, one of the turrets is. Those missiles are going to sandblast my armor a little, most likely. Nope, they don't appear to have hit at all. They got a laser hit in.
Give them everything you've got.
Waiting for orders. Going full throttle.
Since I can see this Zeus, we're going to go Battle Lord for the extra accuracy and hope something hits. There we go.
Orders? Move.
Alright, we've got a heavy shredder turret. Reduce his evasion a little.
Standing by.
Yeah. We're going to sprint back. I'm going to pick up the LRM carrier because it's going to struggle in the water. Grab it with this guy and then drop it off probably somewhere over here.
Acknowledge. Good to go. Roger
Yeah.
that.
I have to sprint to get one movement. Go for the highest accuracy. Most of its armor is gone now.
Receiving you. Let's go.
Same plan. We're going to sprint up, shoot the Zeus. Yeah, keep getting PPC hits. Actually,
Reporting.
we're going to jump to there. Want to see if I can make this guy unsteady.
Target acquired. Locked in.
Nope, she's the last one.
Hauling ass.
Gonna go Battle Lord.
Confirmed.
Try and do as much damage as possible. Got his right arm and a engine and core crit. He's not doing good.
Let's move.
He's turn 3. Got someone else. Slapdash, yeah. You know what? We're gonna multi-target here. And just go 25 to each.
Acknowledge.
Should be able to blow through almost all of the armor there. My Corsair should be able to finish that off.
They got a lock on me? Receiving you.
Yeah. We're going to up our accuracy here so more rounds hit. Got it. Hit it just enough times to tear through the armor and finish it off.
They've got a sensor lock on me. Good to go.
Actually, we're gonna go that. Let's see if we can do some massive damage to that Zeus before he goes. There goes his left leg. Knocking him over. Excellent. The Zeus punched out. A primitive something. It's got a medium rifle. Alright.
Reporting major armor loss.
So we got a Stalker and a primitive Ymir. Interesting.
On the move. Full speed.
Keep pushing up. Yep, that's the higher hit chance. Got it with a PPC and opened it up. And I'm about to get my Black Hawk into range. She'll probably end up chasing down that stalker.
Roger.
Yeah, next turn I will air, hopefully the... wrong guy. Oh well. I mistaked my Rhino for my LRM carrier. Let's see if we can maybe finish him off. Couple of good hits.
Copy. Confirmed. Here we go.
Got him open probably mostly across the front there. Arms and center and side torsos most likely.
Roger. Full speed.
Oh, his center torso is actually open as well. Excellent. And he no longer has evasion.
Full speed. No target.
So let's see if this will finish the job.
Mech warriors.
Nope, just took out the left torso and left arm. Fired at my Blackhawk and missed because of the rock.
Receiving you. Going full throttle. Firing on target.
Yeah, I'm just looking to either knock him down or finish him off. There we go. Engine destroyed.
Hostile removed.
AMS took care of some of those missiles. They got a lot, though.
Waiting for orders.
Yeah, we're gonna go for him. Nope, no through him or crits. But I've started hitting his structure, which will cause him to panic a little more.
Waiting for orders. Roger.
See if we can get some big damage. Two excellent hits despite low hit chance. There we go. A bit more. No, I can't get into melee yet. This Blackhawk is set up to kick things, but I can precision shot the head and try and injure the pilot. Or I injured the pilot. I think I detonated some of his ammo with that machine gun fire.
Receiving you. Copy that. Standing by. On it.
Yeah, we're gonna airlift.
Yes, Commander.
Keep sprinting up. And try and take down this heavy LRM turret. Or at least soften it up.
Yes, Commander. Confirmed.
I still have... Oh, To Rain Who, thank you for the follow. Still have a assault turret that I haven't identified.
On it.
I think that gets me inside of that turret. It may also just be a building. Nope, that's the turret. Excellent. Well, at least the AC-2's hit.
Ready for orders. Affirmative.
Big hope is that my Corsair can get visual range on it. Ah, excellent. It's got 12 structure left, that's it. Blackhawk is going to take a little bit of a beating, but we should be fine.
Orders. Double time, let's go.
I'm going to reduce the number of shots I take, just so I don't accident or less likely to hit one of these guys in the back. This should finish it off.
It's on.
Perfect.
One left turret.
Yes, Commander. Affirmative.
Alright. Drop some thunderbolts on the building. Oh, 220 points of damage.
Heading out. Full speed.
Yeah, I've shot this medium building and that one. So we're just going to keep focusing fire.
Orders?
This reveals that last turret. Max all that out. Start shredding its armor. This will let me indirect fire it as well.
Waiting for orders. Orders? Going full throttle.
I don't think my LRM carrier will be able to do anything, but I will check and see.
Commander?
Yeah, he can't do anything.
Roger that. Digging in. Roger that.
We're going to shoot that turret to hopefully stop it from being able to fire itself. Perfect. Now it's just a matter of unloading on the buildings.
Copy. Affirmative. Confirmed.
That's almost destroyed.
As you wish.
Cool. We're gonna multi-shoot here. The medium lasers should be enough to finish off that building.
Good shot, Commander. Enemy struck.
There goes one. Yeah, this is the other building I've shot at before.
Affirmative.
So I'll use any indirect fire I can on that guy. Or on this building, I should say.
Yes, Commander. Full speed, no target.
Yeah, we'll just hit this building.
Commander. All right, full speed. Engaging target.
Or end up just splashing them a little.
Mech warriors, show them what you got. Double time. Go. Firing. Waiting for orders. Position confirmed.
Yeah, I know I can indirect fire that with most of my guys, so I'm going to target this.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, they can't do anything. Huh. I have my guy airlifted. How do I drop him? Oh, but it can't move. Well then, let's just continue to sprint forward. Might get the LRM carrier in range. Actually, well, you can do the drop-off. It should allow him to, well, not do anything, apparently.
Yes, Commander.
We're going to just reserve him and see if that fixes the issue. Alright. We're going to multi-shoot again. A and B.
Target acquired and locked in.
I should bring it low enough that my Rhino can finish that off.
Roger. Full throttle. Lock in target.
Waiting for orders.
Alright.
Affirmative.
Should be close to finishing this off as well.
Good to go.
Yeah, B still has more health than A, so we're going to only fire one set of missiles at A, which should finish it off. So I'll have to remember to pick up my LRM carrier on these battles where there's lots of distance between me and the enemy.
Moving out.
This should be the finishing blow. Excellent.
Mission successful.
Alright, other than my blackjack being spawned in a terrible spot, it was an okay mission. I probably lost that pilot and the mech, but oh well. Yep, killed in action. We're up to 13. We shall see if the ammo survived and whatnot. Yeah, I think the Stalker is the only thing here I'm actually interested in. The primitive mech and the Zeus or whatever. Light armor plating sounds like a terrible idea because it reduces my armor protection by 10%. So we will take the Stalker, the large binary laser, and see what else I get. I don't want the gyrojet or the medium rifle or the rocket feed. Otherwise, I'll keep the rest of that stuff. And let's see how badly damaged the blackjack is. And I'll have to start training up another artillery pilot. Come on, game. Back bay. Yeah, I accidentally did a little bit of structure damage to that guy with a AC-2 piercing to the back. Alright. So I lost a bit of Inferno ammo, but that's it for the losses here, which honestly isn't that bad. Just replace it with a regular bin. Okay. Take me 3 days to repair it, but otherwise we're fine.
Shouldn't be too hard.
Check the barracks real quick.
They will be done.
Yeah, it'll probably be Bonsai here getting the training.
Receiving you.
Actually, I want to save up for... Yeah, actually, there is... I may make a hot shot here. Take that training as well. Yeah, I've got a couple of pilots I can start training for artillery. Real quick. Nah. Nothing I'm interested in building. Yeah, I need a assault omni, so I could potentially put 2 thumper cannons on it. None of these guys have the artillery slot. Yeah, I just need one more part of a Sunderer, and I may be able to do that build. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna wait the 3 days for the blackjack to come back online. One more day. Alright, they're... Yeah. No one I'm interested in helping is raiding anything. Alright. So blackjack's back online. We're gonna do this battle. I will lose a little bit of favor with Terran Hegemony, but I don't care. They actually might have something useful. So we'll put Bonsai in the blackjack and hope for the best. Alright. Just gotta let the mission load. Wish these missions loaded faster, but there's not a whole lot I can do about that. Is it loading? Okay, we're still good. They'll probably have reinforcements. That shouldn't be too difficult. Lots of mechs to scrap through. As long as they don't have me in a pincer from the start, I should be fine. Or one of my mechs being way out in left field for some reason. Come on. Alright. Let's see what happens today.
Command interface initiated.
We seem to have deployed all pretty local.
No.
Alright. The entire lance must survive and destroy the forces. Okay. Well, we'll just start pushing towards them and hope for the best.
Heading out.
Well, we'll come around the side here with these guys that drop down this side.
I'm going. Onward.
You know what? We're going to airlift the LRM carrier just right at the beginning.
Holding here.
And just zoom forward with it.
Be there in a jiff. Mm-hmm.
Move order received.
Coordinates received.
Yeah, we're just going to push up this way with those two.
Moving to position. On my way. Move order received. Roger.
Consider it done.
Moving. Mm-hmm.
There we go. Got enemy contact. Where? Don't see the enemy anywhere.
Moving to position.
Acknowledged.
Rolling.
Acknowledged.
Moving out. Commander? On my way.
Move forward. Can't. Okay.
Roger.
Next turn, I will drop the LRM carrier. There they are. So we've got a 60-tonner and another 60-tonner.
I'm here.
Yeah, I'm not expecting him to do a whole lot with that sniper cannon. This mission.
I've been sensor locked.
That's fine.
Standing by. Roger.
Sprint up. Got a nice side shot on an Osrock.
Here we go.
Got a couple of hits. Both the PPCs hit, which is what I was hoping for. So that 60-tonner backs up, and we've revealed a 70-tonner.
Reporting. Confirmed.
Yeah, I'll take another side shot on that Osrock. It's probably only going to be my LRMs able to shoot, but... Ick. Not great hit chance, but I'm going to take it anyway. I've weakened its side armor a little. And so we got 3 60-tonners and a 70-tonner.
Yep.
We're going to sprint up that way.
Orders?
Acknowledged.
Same plan. Just take these side shots because I can.
Engaging target.
Yeah, clip the building. That's it. It's not like I'm getting a bonus for leaving the planet intact. I went the wrong way with him. I should have gone this way. Oh well. We'll just clear a path.
Waiting for orders. Move order received.
Move forward. I should still be able to drop my LRM carrier. Let that animation finish.
Standing by. Got it.
And just unload on him. Really just trying to stress him out or make him... Oh! I opened him up and got a heat sink. I was not expecting that. I was just hoping to make him stressed. They've done little damage to my blackjack all the way over here.
Yes, Commander. Maximum speed.
Yeah, we're going to do another 50 missiles. Low hit chance, but I've already opened him up, so a crit would be nice. Couple of crits, and he lost a ER large laser, making him a even less dangerous of a target. Nope.
Standing by.
we're going to move so I don't get the sprint penalty to accuracy at this point. And let's see if we can finish off that side torso or that leg. Leg down and side torso down. Mech destroyed. Excellent. 1 of 4 enemies down. Oh look, we've got another group coming in. Some hostile drop pods.
I await your command. On the move, full speed.
Yeah, I'm going to have a sniper cannon basically right in their face when they come in. Alright, we have an Ossel. It's probably all Ost enemies. We're going to move over, use the building as cover, and try and eliminate another one of the Terran forces. I'm going to save that Battle Lord for when, after the drop pods come down.
Yeah. Hauling ass.
Yeah, we're going to definitely do Battle Lord here,
Here goes everything.
because she's not likely to target them next turn, anyone else next turn. Opened it up, which is excellent. Gave it a little bit of heat. With it open, these 20 missiles have a chance to crit something. That's its arm open. Nothing juicy. And I'm attacking the wrong side. Oh, I got a medium pulse laser.
Critical hit.
Excellent.
Commander?
He should definitely get a crit off of this machine gun fire. Alright. Fire everything that I can. Nope, no crits.
I'm walking here.
Yeah, we're just gonna step forward slightly and take a pot shot. I didn't want to go down any further because then I risked accidentally hitting my guys.
Ready for orders. On my way. Double time. Firing a full salvo.
Yeah, at least a couple missiles hit.
Good to go. Roger. Full speed. Affirmative.
Just kind of hoping for some random crits. Well, I broke his gyro, got a heat sink down, and a couple of engine crits. Just excellent work for me. Here we go. Firing some missiles at my Marauder. What are you? An archer. Alright.
Ready to get it off.
No big deal there.
Whatever you say, boss.
We're going to use these buildings to my advantage a little. So a Tolson? Yep. Interesting. This guy's the easy target. Let's see if we can finish him off. Engine destroyed, large pulse, and left arm down with the AMS ammo explosion. Excellent. I don't think his AMS fired at all, which is odd.
Receiving you. Roger.
Yes, Commander. Copy that.
Hopefully I have enough resolve, or I should have enough resolve next turn to intensive firepower something with my Rhino. 2 excellent hits, opened him right up. So this turn I should be able to come in, take him out. Or remove whatever I opened up. Alright. So, third party. Going for my Thanos. This is fine. It did get a tag on me. So we got a Royal Stalker, a Longbow, a Tulsin, and 2 Tulsins. Alright.
Ready for orders.
Yeah, you know what? We're gonna walk forward, activate Battlelord, and try and shoot this guy in the back. Nope. Missed everything. Might have stray fired something here if I could have actually hit that.
They got a sensor lock on me.
He might take a beating this turn. That's assuming these guys actually shoot anything. No, they just seem to be moving. Ooh. He activated a pulse. Yeah.
Receiving you. Location
We may go for this guy. Yeah, he's going to be the easier target. Yep. And we're going to go Battlelord. Excellent. 2 PPC hits.
Right here. Mm-hmm.
I sprint to there. It's probably this longbow. Yeah. Give it a shot. Yeah, I got some hits. Got it with the plasma at the very least.
Here we go.
We're gonna jump to there with the Royal Catapult. It's probably just going to target this guy. Yeah, he's the one to target. I got one of his LRM-20s.
That's a critical hit. I live to serve.
Yeah, I can actually sprint to here and go after this guy hiding in the back. I can also use my jump jets to maneuver around. We're gonna pop a sensor lock on him.
I'm your spaniel.
We're gonna get right up in this guy's face with my Marauder. And then go Battle Lord. That little bit of extra damage and accuracy. Couple of little hits.
Reporting. Heavy damage.
Receiving you. Roger.
This, I'm hoping, should be enough to at least take out that shoulder on the archer.
All weapons are go.
Nah, looks like I just got his armor plates.
Yes, Commander.
We're gonna switch to SRMs here and go in for that archer.
Locking in all weapons.
There we go. Couple of good hits. He resisted the injury, but I took out the LRM-20 and one of his fire controls. Plus his arm is down.
Good to go. Engaging jump jets.
Get a little bit more height advantage. Continue beating on this guy. They're all friendly forces, so I gotta eliminate 6 more people.
Commander.
I have some back shots, so we're gonna see about them. Yeah, we're gonna go precision strike for that little bit of extra accuracy, and I'm hoping to just through armor crit something here. I hit him with the laser that scrambles his sensors. Just useful. This guy's going to back away. Yeah. Fired at my Verfolger, didn't do much.
Aye, aye.
We're going to intensive firepower. Sprint forward. That's 74. Yeah, this is my highest hit chance. We're going to go for it. Drop 2 missiles on him. Got him open.
Shoot, they got a sensor lock on me.
All right. Another contact there. All right. Probably another 4 enemies to deal with. Can I jump into the rear arc of someone? Doesn't look like it. But I can't... Oh, wait. Can get a rear arc there. Turn off the medium lasers. Go precision shot. Regular round. I got a 93% chance to hit this guy in the back. So we're going for it. There we go. We've ripped him open nicely. They're going for my VTOL. Tolson is hiding in the corner there. Just a little annoying. He comes in for a melee. He hit. That hurts a little. It looks like a rear arc melee too. Yep. Luckily, I should be able to return the favor. If this guy doesn't also do the same thing. That hurt. Luckily, they split between my front and rear armor on that Marauder.
Standing by.
Yeah. We're gonna jump over there with my Blackhawk. Does risk his back being shot up by that stalker, but it puts all of those guns in range here. So let's see if we can shred off his armor. Well, we got an injury, but he resisted it, or a head hit. Actually, we're going to go with my Verfolger first. We're going to have him just take a step back. And try and finish this guy's back armor off. Do plenty of damage there. I destroyed his Beagle probe.
Yes, Commander.
We're gonna bring my catapult up here. Probably gonna need to activate Stone Cold. Nope. Everything can fire. We're gonna go precision just to increase the accuracy of those missiles. See if we can finish him off.
Mech destroyed.
Down he goes. Nicely.
Ready for orders.
Nope.
What's up, boss?
Yeah, we're gonna put some SRMs into this guy's back, which should be almost entirely open.
Giving him everything I've got.
I just got 2 engine crits on him.
Target's taking a critical hit. Yes, Commander. Understood.
That should put him in almost optimal range. Yeah, nope, not quite, but I'm gonna go for him. My Marauder took a few hits to the back. Not great, but at least it softened this guy up a bit.
I'm listening. Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna try and kick this guy over at this point.
Here goes.
I'm hoping for a head hit, but I'm not likely to get it.
I'm receiving you.
Actually,
I'm ready.
That should protect my back, because that's what's mostly damaged. And see if we can maybe get lucky. Nope, no head hits. Forrest the Archer.
Waiting for orders.
Yeah. We're gonna aim for this guy's back some more.
Firing all weapons.
There we go. Impaired his sensors a little.
What's up, boss?
You know what? We're just gonna rain some missiles on him. I'm just trying to stress him out. I'm probably gonna take a bunch of missiles to my Thanos, though, from this longbow. No, they went for the Marauder. Interesting.
I'm under heavy fire.
Ready for orders.
That puts him in optimal range. I missed one of those missiles, sadly. Yeah, I gotta keep backing that Marauder up.
Internal damage.
Yeah, that Royal Stalker's very hot from the attacks and crits. I'm gonna have to use my Corsair here, or not my Corsair, my Blackjack to try and finish that guy off. Another 4 enemies up there.
I'm ready. On my way.
Fire everything I got. Not enough. Well, I took out 2 of his lasers at least. But he's probably going to come up and finish off my Marauder. At least I resisted the injury there. No, he moves the hide and fires at the rhino. Okay, that's fine.
Good to go. Jumping.
Yeah, we're gonna jump into the back arc of this guy. Nope, that's side arc, not back arc. Oh well.
Locking in all weapon systems.
I cracked through probably his arm.
Solid connection on that one.
Commander. I got it. Don't
Yeah,
think.
we're gonna go for an attack on the longbow at this point. Just can't. Yeah, start trying to get rid of this guy. Couple of good hits.
Awaiting orders.
Can't really get a good spot to shoot them. With that. Yeah, they're inside my minimum range, which is annoying. I think that puts the longbow in optimal range, so we're gonna check it out. Yeah, we're gonna fire at the longbow.
I live to serve.
And we're gonna drop a kick attack here on the archer. See if we can eliminate him. Down he goes. He will duke it out with that guy next round as well. Okay, it is only my leg that's open. Which kind of sucks. We'll keep backing up and shooting. I'm really just trying to prevent as much damage as possible. There we go. We got a sensor impaired and a panic on this guy.
What's up, boss?
I wonder. Nope, I can only do friendly targets. Shift a little bit. The Royal Stalker hasn't gone yet, so... see if we can finish him off. Yes. Engine down, ammo explosion, 2 salvageable parts. This might be what I'm taking.
Receiving you.
LRM carrier. Just gonna go in for that longbow.
Here it comes.
Excellent. Ammo explosion on the longbow. It's down.
Enemy down.
Alright, so I got 6 enemies left.
Ready for orders.
So I have unobstructed line of sight here. We're going for it. Should finish him off. Yes.
Let's hit 'em hard.
He's down. Alright. 5 enemies to go. All 5 haven't really been shot either. Which does kind of suck.
Understood. Moving fast.
That
They've got a sensor lock on me.
Waiting for orders. Going full throttle.
despite having 5 enemies left, I can only see 1. Not worth shooting. I got 4 more over here. 185 tonner and a 60 ton is all I've been able to identify.
Hell yeah. Thy will be done. Going full throttle.
Yeah, this guy's probably going to sprint into the back of my Blackhawk, which is going to suck.
Watch my 6.
Or is it attacking? Got a narc on my horse scare. Huh. It chose not to go for the one guy he could shoot in the back.
Yes, Commander.
we're just going to jump up to there and sensor lock him. Because I will move in with my machine guns and try and take him down with a kick.
What's the plan?
How am I doing on ammo? I got 7 more turns of fire, so we'll drop some rounds on him as well. To start softening him up.
Yeah. Full speed sounds good. Mm-hmm.
Waiting for orders.
Yeah, we're just going to continue to hide this heavily damaged marauder in the back.
I'm ready.
Don't want to go there because it will likely show my enemies my back. But we'll advance up, give him a good kick, and unload with the machine guns. I really should find AP rounds for the machine guns.
Roger that.
Because that would allow me to potentially get through armor crits whenever I kick. See if maybe we can take his leg.
Ready for orders. On it.
Yep, we'll keep firing the SRMs. Think the laser hit, but that's it. We got a gyro crit, though.
Waiting for orders.
Just gonna continue to stand and shoot here. There we go. Gyro down. Engine. Yeah, he's down. Alright, so I just got the 4 enemies they dropped as reinforcements. Oh. I could evac if I wanted to, but I have to go through my enemies anyway. So there is no point to avoiding the fight. I only have 1 mech heavily damaged, and I'm not going to try and walk him through the enemy. I got a sensor lock on me, but it's not really going to do them any good.
I copy.
My 4 versus their 11. Or my 11 versus their 4. If there is even 4, it might be 3. But nope, there he is. It's a 100-tonner. So we've got a 80-tonner, a 100, a 85, and a 60.
Commander?
Next turn, I'm going to try and jump him on top of one of these buildings.
Awaiting orders. Yes, Commander.
Yeah, we're going to sprint him up this way. Let's see if I can get one of my enemies to move into a more advantageous position for me. Alright, we have a champion coming around. That's not bad.
Waiting for orders. Copy that.
Yeah, we're gonna precision shot this champion. I want to try and get them so they have to come to me to shoot.
Orders?
I'll be switching over to LRMs at this point. Yeah, we're gonna push him down in initiative next turn. Get that little bit of extra accuracy for damage.
You have orders? Engaging jump jets.
They may drop the building out from underneath me. I don't particularly care if they do.
Yeah. Confirmed.
I should have moved her first, but let's see if we can eliminate his evasion a little. Yep.
Commander. Moving.
Yeah, I'll be fine. You'll just go Battle Lord here. The other enemy is a longbow.
Giving them everything I've got.
Excellent. Everything hit. He's stressed.
Standing by.
Continue to hide in the background.
Yes, Commander. Going full throttle.
Alright. And we're going to drop a precision strike on him. A few more hits that center torso and it's open.
Go.
Yep, we got an ammo explosion, taking it down the champion. And that's why I use AP on the AC2s.
Standing by.
Well, since I've got the strike, I'm going for it. I will eventually have to jump him down, because I may run out of ammo, especially when that 100-tonner comes into view.
Yeah. On my way. Double time.
Alright, how many rounds of fire do I have? 6 more rounds of fire. So we have an awesome or the longbow. Awesome is easier to hit, so we're going to do it. Excellent hits.
Mech warrior.
And doesn't really do much. Okay. Can't get there. Can sprint around and use Battle Lord to shoot the awesome. And since he's all laser, I'm going to switch to
Hot damn. Let's do this.
Inferno. Try and reduce his ability to shoot those large lasers. Give him a little extra heat.
All right, let's see what this thing can do.
We're going to focus fire down that that awesome. Precision shots. He's got high DR and a lot of armor plates to chew through.
What say we take it to him?
There we go. I also got him with the plasma.
What's the plan? Certainly. Yes, Commander.
Just need to punch a hole, which I think I did. Destroyed the improved heat bank, which sucks.
That hit something good.
And he's got a prototype double. I would like parts of that. Awesome. Yeah, just in case he survives, we're going to sensor lock him to reduce his accuracy. You're not going to do anything.
Acknowledged.
Yeah, I can also see that this is a rising star. Awesome it is. I've got him open, so I want those crits. Laser pulse module destroyed. Yeah, he keeps getting internal explosions from what I'm doing. Eventually, I will crack through him. Yeah, he's down one laser, at least. Yeah, that case 2 is what's protecting him. But I've almost got his center torso open. That was all armor.
Got something you want done?
It's obstructed line of sight, but I got perfect hit chance, so I'm going for it.
Give him everything.
Left torso down. Excellent.
Heavy damage.
He's panicking.
Ready for orders. Double time, let's go.
There's the chance I get a through armor crit here. So we're going to go precise shot and try for it.
Engaging with target.
I only got an actuator.
Taking a critical hit.
He's hiding. Okay.
Receiving you.
Yeah, we're going to sprint up and try and finish off this awesome. I missed with the 2 big missiles. And I caught him in the head with one of my lasers. And he doesn't do anything. And the awesome doesn't do anything. Excellent.
Jumping.
Turn off the medium lasers so I cool down.
Target acquired.
Gave him a little bit of splash of heat.
Waiting for orders.
We're going to go in for a kick attack on that longbow.
Targeting for physical attack.
Excellent hit. There we go.
confirmed.
Try and finish off the awesome. Down he goes. Broke the engine. Only one part salvageable. Damn.
Yes, Commander.
Hopefully that proto heatsink kit is still salvageable. Wait, you want to be long distance.
Confirmed.
Just walk up.
As you wish.
I hit him in the head, but they resisted the injury. Not gonna do anything.
Wait your command. Up high.
Jump in. It's probably only my society. Oh no, all of my machine guns can fire. We're going to precision strike. Go for the head. See how many head hits we get. Opened him up. Got an injury.
Commander?
I have bounced quite a few rounds off of their cockpits. Yeah. Let's go precision strike just for that extra bit of accuracy.
What's up, boss?
We're going to go intensive firepower.
Heading out.
And fire the SRMs. And I broke 4 of his actuators.
Commander?
Screw it. He's panicking but hasn't punched out yet.
Move order received.
Go. Precision strike.
Reporting critical hit.
Come on, punch out already.
Yeah, they got a lock on me.
They sensor pinged everyone. It's not like that longbow's going to get a chance to do anything. Or it will survive the missile attack. Let's see what it does. Nothing.
Okay, everybody. Let's hit him where it hurts. Orders? Got it, Commander.
Just jump down from there. Brace.
Commander?
And let's kick this guy in the back. There goes his leg. This should tear through his back armor as well. Down he goes.
Let's hit them hard. Target eliminated.
Right here. Mm-hmm. I'm telling it. Yes, I am.
Alright. And we're going to activate sensor lock on this guy.
Sensor
How might I help? As you wish.
And just start raining missiles on him.
Search.
I'm receiving you.
Move.
Yeah, I'm gonna have my Blackhawk try and sprint or jump down into his rear arc. We're just gonna keep sensor locking him so he has very low accuracy if he decides to try and shoot anything. Continue to hide the damaged Marauder.
Good to go. On the move. Full speed. Ready for orders. No shooting. Just running.
We'll head down this ramp with the LRM carrier, trying to force him to jump up to where my guys can shoot him.
Got it. Orders.
Just pivot slightly and drop some more missiles.
Standing by.
Yeah, same plan, just go for that down ramp. And some more sensor locking. I want to make sure he can't hit the broadside of a barn when he comes up. And doesn't shoot anything.
Move into position.
There we go, we've opened him up. Yep, we got an ammo explosion, taking out the right torso.
Let's go. Waiting for orders.
You're not going to do anything because people are too close. Actually,
I'm here.
that's charge attack. Oh well. Can come in and just fire all the machine guns, though.
Got it, Commander.
I got one head hit at least.
I'm receiving you. Holding here.
Orders. Goods to go.
Go in for simple kick attack. This should put him on the ground.
Physical attack.
If I don't outright take him out. I need a little bit more damage to put him down. Just shimmy over, kick, and fire everything. There we go. We got him knocked down. Down he goes. Excellent. Pilot incapacitated.
Mission successful.
Ooh. So there's actually some decent loot here this time. kind of hoping that Proto Double Heatsink Kit is available. Because I have a few of them. And there are some mechs that would be useful on. Yeah, this awesome 8M Mark II. I will probably take that part. Got the heat sinks. That is actually super useful. I will take that. Doesn't look like the heatsink kit survived, though. So taking those isn't worthwhile. Damn. And I'll take the Dark Computer Assault. Alright, let's see what else I get. Archer parts, longbow, rising star, yeah. Sell the case, because I don't need it. And I really don't need any more medium lasers. Alright. Honestly, could have been worse. Could have been better. I now have enough of the champion parts to build it, so I would probably build that and then just end up scrapping it. Because I don't think that's a very good mech. So I need to invest in that second mech bay, as well as some more drop tonnage. Alright, come on. Yeah, just structure and armor damage, luckily, there. Alright, longbow, mostly lasers. We are just going to build it. Yeah, I don't care about anything there. Sell it. Champion, we will build this guy. It's probably just going to get sold. LBX-10, SRM-6, pilot. What would I have if I stripped everything out? Yeah, it's only 15 tons and 60 heat. If these ballistic slots were more spread out, it might be useful. But we're just going to sell the champion. Now, whoops, I hit the wrong button again. Scrap that, make 1.7 mil off of it. Yeah, nothing worthwhile here. Alright, I'm up to 16 mil. Take a quick peek in the store. If I had... I wish there were some other mechs. This guy might not be bad. It's VTOL. It's ice, though. I'm looking for stuff like this where it can deploy even in lunar environments. Alright. Let's snag that because it could be useful. I think I have some ammo for it as well.
New
Pick up the thumper cannon. I'm going to snag the light engine.
available.
I've got plenty of those. Yeah. You know what? I will pick up an extra one of them.
New equipment available.
Rangefinder could be good.
Equipment available.
Yeah. Buy up all of that piercing ammo. Same thing with the AC-10 piercing.
New equipment available.
Oh, that's just silly. I'm definitely picking up the AC-20 piercing.
My terminal is on the fritz again. I'm looking at a blue screen with a couple of wavy lines.
Have you tried hitting it with something? Ugh. I'm on my way then.
Plus 50% damage. Doesn't do AoE. -1 accuracy. I'm going to snag... Yeah, all 3 bins of that. I may add that to the sniper, or to the blackjack in place of a regular bin. Once the guy has some skill with shooting. And snag up that. Yes, I will take a couple bins of these.
New equipment available.
Because I have, I believe, a mech I made out for close range with SRMs. Yeah, we're going to... I would do a refit here. That's 6... 7.5. Yeah, we're gonna refit this guy. That's almost 12 tons. Yeah, I can go SRM-6, SRM-6. That fires 12 missiles a turn.
There's a lot of activity on the comms. We must be in on a dropship. Probably flying with an escort.
Hold on. Thought I saw in the store a SRM fire control. Machine gun, mortar. Yes. Buy both of those. Yeah, this Atlas is set up for punching things. Having the long-range fire would be good. Actually, I wonder. Could I get away with 2 of these? Be 9 tons. Nah, it'd only be a half bin. Because 100 shots. Yeah. What I could probably do is one MML7, one SRM6. Yeah, and they're both compatible with the SRM fire controls. Can I also fit the magnification array? That's a half ton. I could put a magnification array on there, but I don't think it's worthwhile. Yeah, but I can put a supercharger on there. I probably won't. Yeah. And then just get some through armor damage here. I wonder. Nope. The LBX is better for heat. Okay. Interesting. So I gain a little bit of overall damage, but a little bit less heat efficiency. If I were to drop that, it's only getting me a ton back. Quite a bit of heat efficiency. I think I might have a laser. Yeah, I've got laser insulators. So we'll drop those on the medium pulse lasers. There we go. A little bit more heat efficiency that way. I may consider dropping a medium pulse and the laser efficiency for a supercharger, but we'll test out this build first. Alright. Now then, let's find somewhere else to be. Being raided by Davion. Under attack by Liao. Being raided. Yeah. Free World League is going to lose by the time I get there. I could fly over there and defend. Let's see what's going on up here. That's not worthwhile. Yeah. Nah, they're all too weak. It's only half skull difficulty. Now, alright, we're gonna filter this by go 4.5 for now. You know what? We'll travel to North Wing. Maybe do some work for Comstar, hopefully fighting the Word of Blake. Yeah, we'll just allow it. I get 50k. he's out for 30 days. I'm still spending quite a few days traveling of that, so no worries.
All hands, make ready for docking maneuvers.
Hey, boss. We've just completed those upgrades.
Excellent. I have been saying I should get this. It's 4.25 mil. That's also an extra 50 tons drop weight for 2.25 mil. That's just straight up 50 for 3. Kind of running out of mech bays, so I'm gonna take this. Get that extra 4 tech points. And I still got plenty to cover the month and buy anything I want when we get to the next place. And I'll start saving up again.
I've got the financial report.
Disengaging from junction.
Alright.
That work order you submitted is complete.
Just to remind myself. It's a stalker I was working on. Ah, yeah, this is the VRM one. Yeah, some LRM fire controls. Another LRM fire control would be nice for this guy. I'd swap the laser insulator for that. Okay. Alright. Most of my people are back in action, and we have arrived. Oh. Apparently we've been ambushed.
Looks like we've arrived, Commander.
It's a duel, but I can only bring one guy. Oh, wait. I can also drop a vehicle. Cool, we're dropping the Rhino. Bobsled? No, it was Hester. We're going to leave the Royal Catapult out. And we're going to drop in my Punchbot Atlas. And who do I want to bring in this? Actually, Hoist might not be a bad idea. Yeah, he's got Juggernaut, so we're going to go with that. I'm only allowed one. Okay. So I'm not even allowed to bring the Rhino. Alright. Apparently we're getting a dual ambush where I bring one guy. Those sneaky Capellans are attacking me. Hopefully my Atlas can survive this.
Command interface initiated.
190 tons versus 90. We're just going to charge right in. It is a Atlas and a Sunder. Cool. That was dumb. We're going to sensor lock the Atlas, just make him less accurate. My AMS looks like it did some work there. Nope, my enemy just missed horribly. That's all they did. I gotta hope punching takes this guy down. They hit me with a Gauss. I'm hoping he has ace pilot and he walks straight towards me.
Orders. Double time.
Gets me an optimal range. Gotta hit this Atlas hard. Alright. Hopefully this does something. Got a tag on me. Luckily, I don't think they have anything that benefits from the tag. Ouch.
I'm taking heavy hits, Commander.
Let's see where he goes. This turn, it's whoever I can punch is getting punched.
Standing by.
Oh, wait. Get that. And I'm hoping for a head hit here.
On it. Time to get physical.
There we go. Great hit. Yeah, they tagged me again. I just gotta dance around them. His Gauss should be less accurate because I've gotten into melee range with him. Yeah, I just gotta keep positioning my Atlas so he can't get shot in the back, I think. Now that's going to be hard to do. I need this thing to hit him in the head. 93 damage. that would kill.
Acknowledged.
At least I got the knockdown. Broke his Gauss rifle. Didn't get the knockdown. And they shot me in the back.
I'm under heavy fire here. Give them everything you've got.
That should save my back from being hit.
Confirm.
Hopefully I can knock him down with this punch.
Locked on for physical attack.
Opened him up with it. Got an actuator. Only unsteady, not a knockdown. Haven't broken through my armor yet. Alright, I should be able to turn around and just slug this guy.
Show me your war face. Ready for orders.
Activate that. We're gonna shift slightly and throw another punch.
Location confirmed.
Well, I got an engine crit.
Target's taking a critical hit. AC-20 ammo, gone.
Down to cluster ammo.
Reporting minimal damage.
Come on, step back.
Mess him up.
Nope.
Mess him up good.
Man, I've done some serious damage to everything but the head. I've taken a beating on the armor, though. There we go. That was a head hit. Murked that Capellan.
Let's do this.
Just got him left.
Let's go. I'm here.
Go for a punch in his back. Opened him up. Excellent. Engine destroyed. Oh. There we go.
Mission successful.
So, my PunchBot Atlas works quite well. Ugh. I spent $17K in ammo. Lost about half my armor plates, but no through armor damage. Let's see. I may take... I do want that part. I wish there was more, but I caused his ammo to detonate. I might be able to combine that with the part I already have and get it. You know what? We're going to also take these Atlas parts. Gauss ammo. And the pulse lasers. I get everything anyway. Cool. Sell that. Sell the case. I'll keep those. Yeah. If nothing else, I can might be able to build that Atlas and just sell it to make up some money. Actually, I have a longbow that I could sell that I'm not making use of. That's in storage. So I can just go to the store and sell that. Okay. Quickly check the barracks to get that reminder to go away. Yeah, we're gonna go sensor lock and guts.
Training confirmed, Commander.
What can I do for you? I'm ready.
Training complete.
Ready for orders. Yes, Commander.
Mech Warrior training complete.
Waiting for...
Ready.
Standing by.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Standing by. I live.
Receiving you.
How's it going?
Yes, Commander. Standing by. Training complete. Receiving you. Mech Warrior training complete.
Alright. Actually, I probably should have put that point in piloting, but oh well.
Good to go.
Yeah, I'm gonna go... it requires... that, yeah. So we're gonna go perfect targeting. Since he's a vehicle pilot.
Training confirmed, Commander. Training complete.
Let's see.
Waiting for orders.
Ready for orders.
Slapdash gets stone cold and 10 gunnery.
Orders. Receiving you. Training confirmed, Commander.
Waiting for order. Orders.
Alright. Let's check out the store. Real quick. Make the 2.8 mil off this longbow that I'm not using. We got a Dakota gunship with just 2 medium lasers. Not worthwhile. That's the same Horsker. Doesn't look like this has changed a whole lot. Damn. Well, I could use some more of these.
New equipment available.
At least I got that. I'm gonna snag both of those.
Available.
I'll pick up some more laser insulators because I do make use of them. Ah, plasma fire control. Yes, please.
Available.
Snag the rangefinder. I haven't really been using thunderbolts on the mech, so I'm not going to bother with that.
New equipment available.
Definitely take the AC-20 piercing. Still haven't found... Yeah, that's not worthwhile. I want regular AP ammo for the machine gun if that exists. Alright. So let's go over to the mech bay. Yeah, I want... autocannon fire control and autocannon fire control. And I can drop a little bit of back armor. So now these AC-5s can be a little bit more accurate with their piercing shots. Yeah, that's 15 turns of fire with them. So that's one version of that complete. Check the storage. I had the stuff to build this awesome, which would get me the potentially get me that proto double heatsink kit that I want. Or no, I don't understand why. I don't know why that's yellow. I can't actually build that. We're just going to cancel that. I'm not going to bother building this Atlas. All right. We're going to ready this guy up.
That mech you wanted is back online.
Got a couple of, or over a month for that next mech bay. Pop all this stuff off. That leaves me with 35 tons of space. Max the armor. Yeah, I just need a second thumper cannon. Damn. Let me check the store real quick. Yeah, it doesn't look like they've got a thumper here. I got another sniper cannon. That would be all of my available weight with no ammo for it. That's why I want the thumper cannons, not the artillery. Alright. So for now, we're just going to put this guy into storage. Once I have a second thumper artillery cannon, I will pull it out of storage and go with it. I want to wait the day to get that Sunderer up and running. Oh. Ambush Aftermath. I've gained reputation with the Capellans. Awesome.
This is an all-ship announcement. Undeveloped sections of the Argo are off limits.
Alright.
If you aren't a member of Dr. Murad's engineering,
Let's see what we got here. Secure borders. Battle against the Draconic Combine. A defend base against the Dark. Remnants of Clan Smoke Jaguar. Okay. Be Clan Max, most likely. Urban. Minor Royal Pain. Blackout. Against the Federated Suns. Yeah, I don't think that's worthwhile. So let's do this defend base. They might... Yeah, they might have something useful. So we're going to go for it. I have plenty of mechs I could build and scrap. Yeah, I'm going to leave Hoist in the Atlas here. Try and get him the 15 for Brawler. I want to test out the Sunderer. And we're going to stick Kakaradon there. He's got the Ballistic Mastery, which will make those AP weapon, or those AP rounds on the 5s really count. I definitely want the Corsair. Alright, that's Marauder. I said Corsair. With Slapdash. Real quick, we're going to go over here, get my usual vehicles. And no special ability for that. Okay. Alright. We'll bring my Blackjack. Actually, hold off on that for a second. I also want to test out the Stalker, which means I need my missile guy. That. Don't have much space left. Bring Devourer there. There we go. And I can drop some battle armor on him as a plate of armor. I need to pick up some more battle armor to act as a blade of armor. Alright. I should have seen if I could fit the Blackjack, but I think it's 750 is my max. And that when I build that extra available space, it's just saying, oh, I don't have that unlocked yet. why it's blocking me from bringing 750. But I'll have to wait over almost a month before I can build anything else. Yeah, some clan machine guns would be nice for the Berku, or for the Blackhawk. Actually, would be really nice if I could get Society ones, or the ones marked with an S. Because those are amazing. They don't jam, they shoot 6 times, they have longer range, and they weigh the same as a clan machine gun. Alright. Sadly, these urban missions take a little bit to load. We'll get there eventually. Alright.
Command interface initiated.
I'm focusing mostly on trying to now just get through armor hits. Alright. So I can see 60-ton mech there, 75-ton mech there, and unknown there. This is the basic I defend. My escort APCs are coming from that direction. Alright. This could be better.
Waiting for orders. Taking a protective stance.
But at least they've got some decent APCs that might make it to me. Yeah. Now they're sensor locking that APC.
Have orders?
Real catapults. Can't see anything.
What's up, boss?
You can't see anything either.
Receiving you.
Yeah, let's just zip forward with my Horsker. Identify whatever mech this is. Still, that one's unknown. Alright, it's a Lancelot. It's missing one of its large pulse lasers. Alright. Well, let's see what we can hit. Yeah, a couple of missile hits, that's it. Didn't recognize whatever that was, so I'll have to wait till I can see it.
Waiting on you, Commander. Going turbo.
This defensive mission is actually playing to my favors because they will come to me. And I'm just going to indirect fire this guy to death if I can. Opened up, pulse laser destroyed, heatsink destroyed. Aha! We have a Lupus. Lupus Prime. Okay. And another 75 tonner. So I can see 4 of the mechs. This is clans. There should be a 5th.
Here we go.
Jump to there. I'm going to continue shooting here. I might take the arm off. Like that. Excellent.
Reporting. Critical hit. Ready for orders. On my way, double time.
Yeah, we're going to bring him up to start kicking these clanners. So, some LRM fire on the APC from either this guy here or one that I can't see.
Good to go.
My AC2s, whoops. Okay, we're going to try and go through here with my Corsair. I have the Corsair and Sunder kind of loop around this way, try and flank these guys. We're just going to sensor lock him so my Rhino has an easier time.
Got something you want done?
I'll wait on him. You don't have it? You do. Cool.
Roger.
Just want to make sure he's in range to get the sensor lock off. Excellent. He now has 1 evasion. And longer range is helpful to me.
Aye, aye.
As these VRMs do more damage the longer they fly. Great hit chance. Not long range, but medium range. Alright. Yeah, he took some serious injuries there.
Receiving you. Confirmed.
Alright, next turn I'll have the Atlas double back and go back up the Blackhawk. Because I have severely weakened one of the guys over here. And made it so I have a great chance at hitting the Lancelot with these 2 Thunderbolt 20s. Assuming I got that angle. Yes, I do. 99% chance. Down he goes. 1 mech off the field.
Yeah?
Alright, this king crab will also back up the Black Hawk. I am expecting them to kind of spawn over here and back here as well. Let's identify what this 75 tonner is. It's Timberwolf Prime. Okay.
Standing by. Holding here.
Hoping my allied turrets are useful. Almost in place.
Need something, Chief?
Nope, I want Stoic. I'm hoping to maybe get line of sight on those other guys. Nope. So, this Timberwolf Prime is just going to take a beating. Again, as much indirect fire is going down on him as possible. I have 7 evasion, so I'm okay with this Timberwolf firing at me. They didn't hit a thing.
I hear ya.
Actually,
What's the plan? Commander? What can I do for you?
yeah, alright.
Pedal to the metal.
I don't have anyone with sensor locks. I can't remove his evasion. But I still have a 92% chance to hit. I almost have him unsteady, too. Maybe I'll get lucky and my ally will have sensor lock. Yes, he does. Excellent.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, we're going to sprint up here. Try to avoid direct line of fire to my catapult. That's what I like to see.
Hey there.
Swing my blackjack around the or my Black Hawk around the corner. I was expecting a 5th mech, though. I should have tucked up along that wall instead of this wall. Oh well. Minimal damage.
Commander.
I do have obstructed line of sight here, annoyingly. But I still have a great hit chance. Damn. Knocked him down. Means only my indirect guys are probably going to be able to shoot him. whoops. Can't see him, but I can see him. Still medium range. All right. But I've made him panic level critical from that fire. There's a slight chance I can hit something here. We're gonna call shot head just for the hopes. Now, both my AC-5s hit.
Yep.
Whoops, not what I wanted.
Confirmed.
Yeah, this may be a case of I probably should have brought the Atlas up over to this side. We'll run him up this way and see what happens.
Got him.
Got the sensor lock there. Because I may hit him with the Rhino.
Aye, aye. On my way. Double time.
Yeah. I think the Rhino is my best bet on that guy. He's already panic level critical, so if I can injure him or blow a hole through his armor, he may just punch out. Nope.
I'm listening. I got it. Don't think. Don't shoot. Just run.
Hell yes.
Good to go.
No, wait, no, not what I wanted to do. No, I want
Standing by.
brace him. Turrets come online. Which means the APCs should now scatter and start shooting my enemies. This guy's gonna stand up. He missed most of his shots, so my AMS not doing a whole lot is fine. Oh, but he's shut down. Excellent.
How might I help? Here we go.
Okay, we're gonna jump up here, get that height advantage, and go for this Timberwolf Prime. If I can put pressure on that Timberwolf Prime and maybe knock him, we could potentially get him to punch out. AMS didn't do a whole lot there, but they didn't really do a whole lot to my Blackhawk, so it's fine.
Receiving you. Acknowledged.
Yeah, we're going to jump to there. Go target prediction to get everyone some bonus accuracy. And just unload on this Timberwolf. Opened him up. Didn't do anything else. And we tagged him. Or my ally tagged him.
Got it. Max speed, no shooting.
we're going to give him another 60 missiles. Got a heatsink, an LRM-20, and an actuator.
What's up, boss?
Oh yeah, we're gonna come up here with some SRMs and shoot this guy in the back. That opened him up nicely. He's going to hide a little, or no. He's going after an APC.
Yes, Commander.
Slapdash. I can shift like that. And put some rounds into him. Maybe. Yeah, I got a couple of hits. Unsettled him.
Ready to get it on.
Yeah, let's see if we can get a headshot on this guy since he's shut down. Yeah, I got one of his LRM-20 and an engine crit.
Receiving you. Roger.
Bring the Sundra around. The battle armor did dismount. Okay, next turn I'll have them jump on again.
Bugging out.
As much as I want to punch this guy, I'm just going to fire everything I've got at him. No, that ain't worth the ammo. My king crab should be able to come up and get him.
What do you need? I copy.
Yeah, we're going to try and put a Thunderbolt 20 into his cockpit. Pilot ejected. Excellent. It's another enemy down.
Commander.
So I am rather curious as to what this NPC will do. The... Yeah. Yeah, so... I only got a 50% chance to hit with it. We're going to bump that up a little bit.
Firing at him.
One Gauss missed. Well, I've impacted his electronics. And now the turrets are firing. He lost a lot from that. Got an engine crit. Ooh. Come on, punch out. Yeah, the only thing they really had going for them was their evasion. But I have enough fire control and skilled pilots that I can basically ignore their evasion.
Got eyes on hostile reinforcements. They're heading your way.
Alright. You'll see where the reinforcements landed. Oh. Okay. That does kind of suck. So I got a Royal Oswar there, unknown 50-tonner there, 65-tonner there. What do we got here? Trebuchet, a Spirit Walker, a Lancelot, and a Hellbringer Prime.
Yes, Commander.
You know what? We're going to reserve them until this guy moves, and then hopefully... Or wait.
For the right opportunity.
No, that's a dumb idea. I've got 60% chance to attack there. I'm going for it. Any one of them has machine guns. These guys are screwed. I don't know if they succeeded. Doesn't look like it. They also didn't shoot and just turned. Go down. LRM ammo explosions. Pilot injured, but no punch out. My Sunderer is going to have to turn around and fire on something. We got a Fox going after the APC. I don't care. Knockdown, maybe? Yes! Allied APC knocked him down. He resisted the injury, though. Ah, he punches out. Excellent. So I'm going to go after that trebuchet, I think. Yeah, no, my little guys did not get the Hellbringer.
Awaiting orders.
Yeah, I'm going to cut off potential fire on him. Do what I can here. Opened him up, got a LRM-20 down and a jump jet down. Lots of enemies to chew through. Okay, they sensor locked him. And they just DFA'd my Blackhawk. Alright. I resisted an injury, he fell over and punched out. Oh boy.
Commander. No shooting, just running.
Keep my evasion up as high as possible. Yeah, we're gonna precision strike this trebuchet. Start softening him up. Yeah, they got a lot that still has to go. Luckily, they seem to be minimal on the shooting this turn.
Waiting on you, Commander. Going turbo.
Think I can see the trebuchet? Nope. But I still have a decent hit chance.
All weapons are go.
Come on, ammo explosion.
Come on, mech warriors.
Engine destroyed. I'll take that. Treb's down. I think the Hellbringer is also moved. I will go for him next. Yeah, he's initiative 7.
Receiving you.
Yeah, they did hit my head, but I resisted that injury. Woo. We're gonna jump to here and spray him with some machine guns. Hey, I caught him in the head with a machine gun. Injured that pilot nicely. They fired at my guy with a Gauss and missed. I've got the King Crab and the Atlas coming up here as well to deal with these guys. Lancelot backs up. Does get a rear attack on my battle armor, but they don't seem to have hit.
Receiving you.
It's either going to be the Hellbringer or the Lancelot, depending on accuracy. Hellbringer it is. We're going to precision shoot here. Yeah, neither of these guys have ammo that could potentially detonate. So let's unload on this guy.
Good to go. Moving out.
All right. Still considered mid-range there. That's my best hit chance, so we're going for it.
Standing by.
Yeah. We're getting into the Lancelot's back with a pair of AC-5s loaded with piercing ammo. And then we're going to go Battle Lord just for that little bit of extra accuracy and damage. And do what I can.
Commander. Understood. Moving fast.
Continue to sprint the Atlas up at them. Yeah, those are crappy hit chances. So we're going to go Vigilance to get a little boost to his initiative.
Orders. orders. Acknowledged.
Bring my rhino up. Let's hit this fox.
Let's go.
And we took out his leg, which should put him on the ground. Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, one of these enemies is on the ground, so he should be a nice, easy shot. And let's see if we can scalp him. Yes, yes we can. Dead pilot.
What say we take it to him? I got him.
Alright, that's one less enemy on the field. Still got 6 rounds?
Waiting for orders.
There we go. Get a swarm attack on the Hellbringer. That was successful. So they're just going to continue that attack. And I can ignore the Hellbringer while he deals with the battle armor. He successfully removed them. Dealt some damage to my guys. They resisted the injury, must have got hit in the head. Fired some more shots at the APCs.
What's the plan?
Alright. This is risky because it will show my back to those guys down there.
I'm gonna need a medic.
Yeah, delayed from my battle armor getting swatted. Precision shoot this guy.
Locking on target.
It's an Ebon Jaguar. A little bit of damage to it. Lupus takes some light laser fire and a tag. And I protected the APC from some missile fire. 1 out of the 9 missiles. I is helping. That's a charge, but this should be a kick.
Location confirmed.
Let's kick a clanner. That hit. And then some machine guns to soften him up. I opened him up, I hit the head, but he resisted the injury. And he's running. My allies backed off. Let's see if the Lancelot still goes for the battle armor. Yes, it does. What a fool. They did some damage. All of them were wasted. Okay. Pilot took 2 injuries, but we're fine. Now then.
Heading out.
We're going to get right into the back of that Lancelot. And fire everything I've got. That opens him up. We're going to push up bobsled and continue firing at this Spirit Walker. Precision strike, just so I'm less likely to hit my Corsair in the back. Lots of damage. And some light missile fire to the Atlas. Yes, pushing closer to the punch bot.
Commander. On my way.
Let's unload on this guy's back armor.
Knowledge.
The assault pod is what got them. I got an engine crit and an yeah. At least one engine crit there.
Yeah.
I'm going to shoot for this guy because I may stray fire the guy in front of him. And we're going to attempt it with a slug. There we go. That dealt some damage. Got an engine crit there as well. Next turn, my Atlas should have something to punch. Turn 3, the Spirit Walker is going to shoot my Corsair in the back, most likely. No, goes for a ping. Gets quite a few.
Standing by.
But we're going to rain some missiles down on him.
Locked up.
Yeah, the VRMs are doing great.
No retreat. Inflicted some heavy damage. Commander? On my way.
Yeah, same plan. Shoot him in the back. They're going to leave their back open for me to shoot. I'm going to take it. We're going to go precision strike. Yeah. And hope for the best. Got a couple of good hits.
Waiting for orders. Double time. Let's go.
And we're going to drop a precision strike there.
Give us everything I've got.
Made him unsteady. So he can only walk next turn. Yeah, he's got 4 evasion, so I'm not going to worry about him. We're just going to fire here.
Lock in target.
Electronics impaired, engine crits. He took some heavy damage. Let's see what the Hellbringer does. Now it's not being distracted by my battle armor.
They've got a sensor lock on me.
It goes for a ping as well. Got 5 turns to clear out 6 enemies. Ostwar is backing up. It may be getting a side shot. Alright. But it goes for the APC, like a fool.
Yes, Commander.
I've got a shot on the back of this Hellbringer. So we're going to rain some missiles into him. Got his medium laser and his active probe.
Scored a critical hit.
Alright. They fired at my Atlas. Doesn't look like they did anything to it. Does have ace pilot. So we're going to just turn around and fire at that Evan Jaguar. Or kick it, or punch it. We can get a... Oh wait, I can activate target prediction, making everyone slightly more accurate, and give this guy a good old kick.
Roger.
Excellent hit. And I bounced around off his head. Just having tons of machine gun fire means I get lots of headshots.
Orders? Confirmed.
I think I'll be switching to LRMs at this point. Oh no, I still have an 84% chance. Broke his PPC.
Scored a critical hit. Waiting for orders.
Yeah, we're gonna go intensive firepower and try and finish this guy off. Left torso down. He's in bleed out. He ejects. Excellent. Oh, is he coming into melee range? Yes, but firing at the king crab. Okay. My Atlas should be able to just rotate and punch him out.
Waiting for orders.
And I've done a ton of structural damage to this guy. So we're going to keep putting the pressure up on him. Injury resisted, another engine crit. And he's unsteady. Looks like one of my turrets fired at him.
Orders?
Let's see what I can do here. Leg down. Should be a knockdown. He resisted the injury, though. Yeah, we're gonna go in for a kick here. That opened up his leg, made him unsteady. Nope, we took out the leg. Excellent.
Scored a critical hit.
And he's bleeding out in 3 turns.
Standing by.
Atlas. We're just gonna come around the side and give this guy a nice little punch in the back. Good hit. And he's down. Took out his engine.
Orders.
Rhino support tank. Let's be silly and shoot a guy in the back with a pair of Thunderbolt 20s.
Target.
It's only got a large laser left. He's gonna stick around. Got him panic level critical though.
I copy.
I won't shoot my Gauss if I do that. So we're just going to step over here. And put a double round of Gauss into this guy.
Affirmative.
There we go. So I got 2 guys left.
I say we give them what for.
Hell yes.
Oh no, 3. Hellbringer stands up, but he's just going to be limping. They did hit me with a PPC, so I'm just going to step back and fire at him.
Major armor loss.
Nope, he ejects. Excellent. Now there's 2 enemies left. It's the Ebon Jaguar's turn. Fires at the Atlas. I'm just going to kick him again, no matter where he goes. He can't outrun my Blackhawk.
Reporting.
We're going to turn that way. And try and hit this guy in the head with some missiles. Engine destroyed. Excellent.
Damn, let's do this.
Just have the 1 enemy left.
Good to go.
Yeah, that machine gun fire ripped all the armor off of his head. There goes his leg.
Show 'em what you got.
I might have enough machine gun fire to kill him.
Hit him hard. Target's taking a critical hit.
That's at least a knockdown. He resisted injuries, which sucks. Alright.
Yes, Commander.
Aye, aye.
Oh no, I only hit him in the head once, but his center torso's open. My guy had the open head from a DFA. He ejects. Excellent.
Mission successful.
So we get some nice clan loot. Let's see. There we go. Made almost 1 million. Yeah, he's just injured for a couple of days. And we'll have to repair the battle armor. No big loss. Alright. I will take this ECM Suite clan. That could be useful. I'm not real particular on what mech parts I get. I will snag all of these clan machine guns. And that clan ferrofibrous is super useful. Yeah, I'm fine with all this. This is all good stuff. Got 2 parts of one of the mechs. So I've started my clan build. They're clan mechs. Likely I will just build them, scrap the part or pull the parts out of them, and go from there. Probably just going to sell them because they're super valuable if I end up getting clan mechs. But I will need to do a rebuild on the Blackhawk to swap out the regular machine guns with those clan machine guns. And I may pick up some of that AoE machine gun ammo that I saw and see if that's any better. Yeah, it's all because of the battle armor. Blackhawk. So I can drop, actually. There we go. And I still have a ton left over. And actually, ton and a half left over. All right. No, I can pull out the half ton of machine gun ammo. That gives me 2 tons. Let me validate that. I can wait the day. Go to the store. Oh, definitely want the AMS ammo that's here. Cool.
Equipment available.
we're going to give that a test.
That work order you submitted is complete.
Alright. Yeah, so they weigh half a ton. They weigh, okay. So I'd have to play around with the ammo. I'd lose some weight from the clan. But 6 shots versus 3. So, and with the machine gun array, all of that gets a +2 damage. So I'm hoping that also applies to the AoE damage from the AoE machine gun ammo.
On it. I'll let you
If that is the case, I will buy it all up and swap the ammo out. Get as much AoE ammo in there as possible. How much do these weigh? 2. Alright.
logged and noted. Shouldn't be too hard.
Alright, but I think this is a good place as any to call it a night, so I thank you all for coming. I hope you had a good time. If you did, I will be live again on Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, playing some Fallout with the Tale of Two Wastelands mod. So that's Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 3. Come on by if you enjoyed. Otherwise, you can follow the links below. The YouTube link will take you to my YouTube channel, which is a bit of an archive of my old stuff. Lots of Battletech stuff there. And the Twitter link will take you to my Twitter, where I occasionally shitpost. Otherwise, y'all have a good night.